Hey guys, let's continue with the field extraction. For the previous video, we have done the field extraction based on the particular query which we have written in the previous video. Before you watch this video, I suggest you to watch the previous video to understand the field extraction better. Alright, so just to show you here the field which we have extracted, right? So if you see the value of this is the count, you can see 29, and the percentage, if you see, it is 93.548. okay, this is the log level field extraction which we have done. Alright, now let's if I give the error as well, log level, if I write the query, okay, for the same velocity index underscore log level, if I check that particular error, okay, so what sort of results that this particular query will be getting, and we will try and understand that as well. If you see here, for a particular error log, okay, the velocity underscore source type, right, and also the time and the event of the result you'll be getting. Now we'll check where that file is saved in our system, okay, in the local system, the velocity of the file which we have done the extraction. Right now, if I check it in my local system, I can go to props.conf find. There you go. Here in props.conf find, you can see that specific configuration, okay, where I've gone to my the computer program file Splunk etc, right? So there you have all the Splunk folders, like you have bin as well, if you see here, and the local folder I have checked. All right, in local, if you have if you just look at these things, and all the folders which are present here. Okay, now as part of our specific activity that we are doing is, now we are trying to check for the particular folder which is we have done the field extraction, right? If I check in props.configuration file, this is the one, this is the props.configuration files with the version 6.1.4. all right, so okay, so this is how you check that particular configuration file with the props.configuration file. You have three different props.configurations with which is defined as true. Okay, a couple of them is already defined, the condition is true for them, and this is where you have the configuration file saved in your local machine. All right, now if I just go to Splunk, we just go back to Splunk folder. There you go. We all know you have been etc lib, right? All these are the folders, and if I check this one, okay, again you'll see the props.configuration files. Okay, again I just want to remind you that props.conf transforms.conf are very important configuration files as far as Splunk is concerned. I would always suggest you to understand the props.configuration files and transforms. You can also refer my videos to understand better. All right, now, so as part of this field extraction, we've been trying to understand this particular configuration files here. Okay, so this is particularly for the folder which we are doing the velocity index underscore velocity, which is the the query, I would say, which we have written already. Okay, so see here, there are a number of props.configuration files, and if I click on each one of them, the reason I'm trying to show you every props.configuration file is to understand the difference. Okay, based on the query you have written, it is it differs to every props.configuration file in fact, right? So this is how you try you try and check the folders which are available, which are saved for this particular configuration file. All right, so this is how if I go for this particular query log level, which is equal to error. Now let me go back to Splunk. Okay, yeah, just give me a minute. Okay, these are all my local folders which I have just go back, because we might come back to this again after some time, not right now. We do not have to check these folders for now. Okay, just you can observe here, you have a transforms.configuration file as well. Okay, sometime back what we have done, we have checked the props.configuration files. What happens if I have to look at the transforms.conf file? Both of them has got a different scenario based query, scenario based configuration files. If I check it for a log level, if I just find with the word keyword log level, okay, you can see that format equal to log level. Okay, so this is the kind of the configuration file which is there for the transforms.configuration files. Okay, I hope you got the difference when we checked for the props.conf and also for the transforms.conf. This is how you will try and differentiate for both of them. Okay, it's not really important for you to differentiate, but please understand how do we use that. All right. Okay, now if I go to Splunk, if I go to my home page again, all right, so yeah, okay, so we are trying to write the query, and we are trying to do the field extraction for that particular query which we have written with the error or any transforms or props.configuration files and this sort of stuff, right? So now we'll move to understand what sort of folders and what kind of files if you have in your local machine, or it might be in client machines as well for that matter. All right, so if you have it, how do you try and understand, and how do you write the queries when it comes to field extraction, and how do you do the field extraction? Let's say if I have index underscore velocity, and based on that log level I have checked it for the error if I want, or if I want for a particular field extraction, I have done it so far, and I have also checked it for that particular log level source type, I can extract the field, right? Now if I look at in the other way around, like if I check it for the configuration files prospective, or something like different what do you call specific log level, or any kind of velocity folder, if you wanted to rename, or if you wanted to do the field extraction. Basically what is the field extraction? We all know it, right? So field extraction will be coming into picture basically when you're trying to replace or you extract. Okay, for that we know it. Okay, we have already done it. If I just go to settings and click on fields, okay, this is actually we have done it when I have done the previous video. You can refer that video for more information. If I just click on the field extractions, okay, there you go. Okay, all these are the fields which I have extracted so far in my this one with my access. All right, so you might not see all of them, because if you would have done it, you will definitely see it, but it is not mandatory for you to see all of them, whatever I'm showing here. All right, so this is how you will check for the field extraction. If I just check for any particular word ID, if I just type, if is there anything which is which is highlighting that sort of field, I think it is not there. There's no specific field I can check with that particular keyword. All right, now if I just check in my system, okay, local machine, I'll just check. Now I'll try and understand, let you know how to check for that particular keyword and how to do the field extraction. Okay, if I check my props.configuration files, okay, this will be there by default to everybody. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, my props.configuration files is, if I check here, no underscore binary check. Binary checks I've given one. I'm trying to make sure the path is okay, and if I just try and open this. Okay, what happens if we'll show you now. Okay, in the local, if I have indexes.configuration file as well. Okay. Please understand the difference, different types of configuration files that you have, that will help you anytime when you learn Splunk. Okay. Okay. Now, let me search for that particular file where I will be able to explain you easily the field extraction, data, props, calculation. This is one configuration folder. File which is there already, right? Field extraction control. If I just take this specific file, so that you'll be able to understand it better. Okay, let me open the version 6.1.4, and there you go. I have entire fields that I have already written, which are defined already as false. They are not true conditions in this particular scenario for that props.configuration files, right? It might be true, but in this case they have not defined as true. It is all false. Okay, if I take that particular scenario, okay, let me just write it for you. Index equals to, okay, velocity, index equals to index underscore velocity, right? Velocity, what is the condition here that I am trying to write? Okay, index equal to, yeah, this one, which is already there, right? You can select it directly, and check this as well. Okay, what is the field that I am trying to extract here is the indexed equal to true is the condition. Okay, if index underscore for the particular value, the condition is defined as false. Okay, only for the data which is indexed, only for the field which is indexed is true. Okay, so I've just taken simple index underscore index equals to index underscore velocity is my query that I have written. Okay, you can just check the field extraction. You can basically check the entire data which is pulling out with that particular the field particular query which I have written, right? So it was trying to pull up that particular query. You see here it is all successfully started, installation complete. Okay, and so just check again. There you go, this is the query, and if I go to settings now, okay, let me show you the field again which I was trying to extract. All right, if I check one of these, okay, Active Directory, report message, or the successful result of my field extraction, if I check one of them for you, okay, that will definitely help you to understand this. There you go. If I add a new one, okay, as part of field extraction, you can actually add a new one. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to search for that particular destination app, right? You can select for that, you can select as search, and then here you have to name that particular query or a particular field or app, whichever you're trying to get the result of the particular extraction field value, right? So if I just mention it here, okay, what would be the name? It actually depends. Okay, so in this case what I would give is this should be pretty relevant to your the career, your field which you're trying to extract, right? So if I do that, let's say if it is a new field, okay, depending on the time underscore new, and it should be it is actually, it depends. Okay, it can be source type or a source. Okay, and but if you select either source or a source type, you have to name that particular source. Okay, or even if it is host, okay, what is the host name, what is the source name, you have to mention that as well. Okay, in this case it could be local host. All right, and what could be the user give this. Okay, line, inline, type should be inline, extraction, transform, extraction or transform, or this is basically whatever the field that you are trying to extract, or if you are trying to transform any particular source or a source type, you can mention it here. Okay, so if the field extraction is in time, provide the regular expression. Okay, if the field extraction uses transform, specify the transform name. Okay, you need to specify transform name. They have given the condition as well here. Okay, so based on that condition, you have to write the value of the extraction or transform. So here we are working on the time, right? We are trying to extract the time field. So if I just say time and save it, it should be saved. Okay, so once it is saved, you can check where is it. Host is this time, right? You check, there you go, this particular extraction of, this is what we have added, the new field extraction. You can check it, just click on that and you can see the permissions as well. Okay, as of now it is private, you can change the permissions, you can provide permissions or access to your any one of these people. Okay, these are all the roles which are present in Splunk. We all know it. Okay, admin, candidate. Okay, you have different roles, user role and everything. It depends. If you want to give read access or write access, it entirely depends whom you wanted to give read access, for which user you wanted to give the write access. Okay, so that depends. If I just save this, in this case I just give 2 accesses and I will save it. Okay, so this is how you do basic sort of extraction, and you can give access and try and give the do the field extraction like this. Okay, so this is how you do it, and I'll try another scenario. Okay, but I'll keep this video for this now. Okay, so next scenario is going to be a little different, so I'll see you in the next video. All right, thank you.